Get ready to match the stars from Trapper John, Charles Siebert, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Vegas, Phyllis Davis, from Mork and Mindy, Robert Donner, and Marcia Wallace, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Raymer.
Thank you. Hello, stars.
Hi.
Nice to see our two regulars.
Now
Brett
listen,
and
I
Charles.
have an apology to
What?
make. When we did the promo and I said Charles Siebert, I forgot to say that he was on Trapper John. I apologize.
Oh, that's good. Well, we'll get that straightened out. So we have two regulars, the semi-regular,
Semi-regular.
the occasional,
The irregular.
And the virgin.
Irregular.
The virgin version.
no, the two newies. Welcome, Charles.
Thank you.
And welcome to you. Oh, listen, we've got to give.
Oh boy, are you a happy man today?
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. You know, we have the new kid on the block. Why do they do this?
Does anybody have a pair of scissors for the man?
A proper welcome is always in order. Just a little flight applause as I give her a little kiss.
No, you're not. Spray your hand. Spray your hand. That's it. There we go. Love it. And mine. There we go. There. Hello, Gene.
All right, would you join me in welcoming Fred Womack and Karen Bridge? Welcome to both of you. We're a friendly bunch here, and we hope you are. Let's get acquainted. Karen, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a secretary. I work for a publishing company. I'm a native Californian, and in my spare time I play tennis.
She's got to speak up. I can't hear her.
That's your problem, Brett, hon.
All right, just ride the PA in the studio a little higher since she has a soft, nice voice, and it'll be all right. All right, Fred, tell us about you.
I'm from San Diego. I'm an
Yeah.
assistant vice president of a large mortgage banking firm. I am married and have two sons. I officiate high school and college basketball and baseball.
That keeps you in shape.
Oh, yes, and I try to ski a little.
All right, good luck to both of you. Here we go. Round one of game one. Remember, you'll play two games, and this is number one. Karen, do you want A or B?
A, please.
A it is. This says, Tom said, pollution is getting really bad. I went to the ocean to hear the surf hit the rocks, but all I could hear was blanks hitting the rocks. Anytime, Chuck.
Yo, Gene, yo.
Tom said pollution is getting really bad. I went down to the ocean to hear the surf hit the rocks, but all I could hear was blanks hitting the rocks.
Surfboards?
Leave that girl alone.
Karen, surfboards do not pollute. We were looking for a pollutant that might be found in the ocean which would bang against the rocks.
Or something that was polluted that would bang against the rocks.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out.
Dead fish.
That could be it, yeah. Yeah, that's one possibility.
Now, I tried to make this as general as possible, but I'm afraid it doesn't include surfboards. I said cruddy stuffs.
That could be almost anything
So
that
therefore
pollutes.
would be a match,
Right,
right?
yes.
Okay.
There's two Charleses, you know, so you could be young Charles, I'll be old Charles.
You can swing that in ragtime.
Of course, the camera will find it difficult to discover that. Beer can.
Beer cans is a wonderful answer, Charles. All right. Charles, as a good boat person, would never think of throwing a beer can or a bottle overboard. I hate that when I walk on my beach and I find neon tubes and beer cans and whiskey bottles and all of that stuff.
It's terrible. Don't tell him, fat lady.
Terrible.
I find that on my street.
On your street.
And in your yard.
What have you got there for us?
Well, I put smog.
Smog. Well, that's two
Smugs.
people who don't understand the game. Her. That's a break. All right. Here we go, Robert.
I said orange peels.
Orange peels, another thing. What did you say? What pollutant have you
It's
got?
none of your beeswax.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, well, in that case. I first said cans before you boo me. I did say cans. Didn't you say that was a wonderful
Yes,
answer?
cans is a wonderful answer.
Okay, then I threw it away and I said fish, dead as a nit.
Well, fish, that's all right.
Okay.
The fish were overcome by the pollution in the ocean there. Okay, Fred, let's see what we've got for you here. Big Bart is really big. When he walks down the street, instead of carrying a radio on his shoulder, he carries a blank. Here we go. Big Bart is really big. When he walks down the street, instead of carrying a radio on his shoulder, he carries a blank.
Television.
Television set is one possibility. Nothing wrong with that. All right.
Well, I didn't say television, but I gave its initials. TV.
T, oh, well, that's it. That's close enough, Charles.
Why was that group moaning about TV set? That's a fabulous answer.
Now, you know, here's what I decided. The people who watch this program, some of them come in here occasionally and are here in person.
Oops.
And from watching it at home, they've heard audiences boo, so they think they are obliged to boo. So occasionally, a guy like Fred Womack will come up with a pretty good answer, and because they want to participate or do something, they'll boo a good answer. Does that answer your question? Okay.
Explanation, honey.
Get it out of your system. Because you can be replaced.
All in this together, folks.
What do you got?
Well, quite frankly, sweetheart, I didn't want all that information. I just wanted something simple and succinct.
I was just trying to out-talk you, that's all.
Oh, that'll be the day. My kids have been trying to do that for years. TV set.
That's two. All right.
I said stereo components with 4 speakers, woofer, cassette deck, amplifier, 2 turntables, real career AM FM radio.
But nowhere there did it say TV set.
No, that's coming.
Oh, all right. You're doing it a step at a time. All right, Miss Phyllis, what have you got for us?
Well, I put TV console.
TV console. Well, that's okay. It's affordable or whatever. Yeah. Big Bart, when he walks down the street, instead of carrying a radio on his shoulder, he's so big he carries a...
I thought he was much stronger than he is.
Funny.
I said an orchestra.
An orchestra. I take the whole explanation back. They only boo bad answers. Eh? The good ones, they'll give you a little yay on there. All right, Marcia.
Oh, I loved that.
I did too.
Oh, thanks.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, I said TV, but it is the right one.
That's right. Well, there it is. 4-0 winning first round. Round 2 coming up in a moment. Now watch this, if you please.
Now Dawson, now Rayburn, on Perry, on Ludden. What's this on BUZZR all of a sudden?
Oh, it's not hot in this costume at all.
What to your wandering eyes will appear the most Christmassy game shows in the middle of the year. Merry Christmas in July continues tomorrow at noon on BUZZR. Let's play.
got the hang of it now? All right. Listen, Fred, you'll head, so you'll have to go first here. That's the way the rules. All right. Lorraine said to her mother, I finally met a man who stole my heart.
Adorable.
Unfortunately, he also stole my blank. Charles and Robert are the two who play. Yep.
Old Charles or young Charles?
Old Charles plays.
Old Charles. That's you, honey.
Young Charles lays out.
Did you get your little leg on your side? Is that too
That ain't my leg, baby. Now, can Big Charles write his answer? What is it?
Oh, for the love of heaven. Good gravy, Marie.
When you got it, you got it.
And please keep it.
All right, Fred. Lorraine said to her mother, I finally met a man who stole my heart. Unfortunately, he also stole my blank.
Money.
Money. Now money. You understand, if Charles says purse, that will not be a match, because it could have been an empty purse. As long as we understand each other. Hello.
You're heavily into explaining today, aren't you?
Yes, I am. This is my explanation day.
See, it's wonderful to be a director. You notice everything new.
Yes, what
Now,
is
there's
new?
two mics hanging over the audience that never were there before.
Well, you know what? That's a hangover from the Tim Conway show. He taped here before we came in here, and apparently the laughs were so poor on his show that they had to hang those mics from the audience there and get them as close to the audience as possible.
Boy, he's going to love you.
Yes, we don't use these mics on our show.
Oh,
we don't need them
you're
because
so
this
hilarious.
audience is laughing at them. See? See, now, if Tim got that kind of response, he wouldn't need those mics up there.
What time is that plane back to Boston? Pocketbook.
Pocketbook.
That's purse.
That's money.
Pocketbook and purse are the same thing.
Yeah, but he said money.
Oh, pardon.
Money was his answer. Robert, what's your answer?
You may find this difficult to believe,
But
That's what it
but
means.
on the dashboard of his car was money.
oh, right. Sure. And a little tin cup with a magnetic catch that's made it stay.
Still difficult to believe.
Oh, sure.
That should matter.
All right, here we go. Now, Karen, you need 4 to tie and 5 to win. At the wedding, Nick said, I've heard of child brides, but this is ridiculous. During the ceremony, the bride was sitting on a blank. Here we go, Karen. At the wedding, Nick said, I've heard of child brides, but this is ridiculous. During the ceremony, the bride was sitting on a blank.
High chair?
All right. We asked the audience not to say answers out loud because it might be a rotten answer, see? And then, but if it happens to be a good answer and you get it, then that's cheating, you see.
Or maybe
So
they
either way.
whispered and they were sitting next to one of the 900 open mics that,
That
are
could be
now
it. Yeah.
carefully put through the audience.
One of the Tim Conway mics. All right.
All right. I think it's time Karen got a match. High chair.
There it is. That's one for her.
I finished first, Uncle Gene, and you know what else? I got the right answer because I said high chair.
Okay, that's 2.
You got the right answer, Charlie.
Oh, Patty Duke is watching. I said Mickey Mouse potty.
A Mickey Mouse potty. What is that? Tell me what a Mickey...
Thank you for helping me. What?
No, I thought maybe you might want to explain what a Mickey Mouse potty was.
You aim between the ears. I don't need all that help from that machinery.
Thank you, Tim.
That's Tim and his girl.
That's Mr. McKenzie up there giving you help. All right, now, Miss Phyllis, at the wedding, Nick said, I heard of child brides. This is ridiculous. During the ceremony, the bride was sitting on a
High chair.
high chair. All right, 4 to 3. 4 to 3 to score.
Well,
Robert, will it be a tie?
She may have been sitting on a high chair,
Yes.
but between the bride and the high chair, that's what I'm interested in. a diaper.
All right. Now, Karen, you must tie Marcia to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Then
I can't stand this pressure.
that's all right. It's the first game. She's going to play another game, win or lose.
Oh, thank you. And it's not even a tasteful answer. Potty chair.
Potty chair. All right. Come on down, Fred. Okay. Right there to your feet. Karen, you'll be back later to play game number 2, so we'll spin you off for the moment and say goodbye to you, but just temporarily. And now we'll have a go at the big money with you, sir. Let's see how it works out here. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank drinks. If you give us the answer they wrote down most often, we'll give you $500. For matching the second most popular answer, $250. And then for matching the third, $100. 3 of the 6 stars can help. Just stay on the blue dot there and don't upstage
Put your
the star.
arm down, miss. Someone's going to think you want attention.
Want Marcia?
Marcia.
Oh, I didn't think you'd notice. Soft drinks.
Carl. Get your cold drinks here.
Hey,
Cold
get your
drinks.
Cold drinks. Cold drinks.
Phyllis.
Diet drinks.
Diet drinks. So you have diet drinks, soft drinks, and soft drinks, diet drinks, and cold drinks. You want one of those or one of your own?
Soft drink.
Soft. All right. That's Marcia's answer. Let's see if we have soft drinks up there in some position. May we see the $100 response? Cold drinks. All right, there's one. Let's take a look at the $250 response. Uh-oh. Doesn't look too good for you there at this moment, does it, Fred? All right. Now let's slide the big one.
That's gonna be it.
Fred, we'll tell you what happens in step number 2 here in a moment or so. Right now, we want to do a little business with America. a funny mustache, you know that.
Thank you, Gene.
All right, now Fred has won the $500. That means the least he'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, he will spin the wheel, and if he gets a lucky spin, he'll double it up and play for $10,000. So step up there and grab that peg, give it a spin. We'll all root for a double. Here we go.
That's a good spin.
Phyllis, come to you. This is her first time on the program. It invariably happens this way. And good luck. Now, you know you're going to write your response and then put it in the slot.
Okay.
All right? Here we go. Good luck to you. Brilliant blank. There's the word for you. Brilliant blank. All right, now Phyllis is ready. Fred, if you give us the answer that she's written on the card, we give you $5,000. What do you say?
Student.
Student. The audience not too thrilled with that answer. Brilliant student is not bad. Phyllis, for $5,000, he says brilliant student will match you. What do you say?
Well, I put brilliant mind.
Brilliant mind. All right. Fred, you've got $500. That is yours. And you're going to play game number 2, so let's get Karen Bridge back here. Come on, Karen. Welcome. He has $500, and now we're here. This is the second and final game for the two of you, and we'll ask you to begin again, Karen.
B.
B. All right. B says, the moth said. The moth said, I'm exhausted. It's taken me 20 years to eat blank's sweater.
Oh, my God.
Here we go, Karen. The moth said, I'm exhausted. It's taken me 20 years to eat blank's sweater.
A wool sweater?
Oh, no.
What's that?
Wool.
Wool. Moths do eat wool. You see. You sure you weren't supposed to be on Card Sharks or Password or something like that? No. You applied for the right. This is the match game, yes.
Yeah.
You've seen it at home, have you? Okay. See, the idea here, a moth is speaking. He says, I'm very tired. Now, normally moths do eat wool, anything wool. And wool sweaters are especially tasty.
Mm-hmm.
And this moth said, it took me 20 years to eat this sweater. The implication is it was an enormous
A specific sweater.
You say, from a large sweater. Oh, dear, I'm getting headaches.
Rub it in. What are you rubbing it in? I was thinking of a very happy moth.
Dolly Parton.
Now, see, being female, I went a whole different route.
Well, there are other possibilities.
Well, sure there are. One of my favorite people I've been crazy about since Citizen Kane, Orson Welles.
Orson Welles. Oh, that would be a big sweater.
Since how old were you? Huh?
I said what all the other Charleses say.
right.
Oh, I go crazy when he gets butch like that.
What do you say, Phyllis? Did you get the idea?
Sort of, but I put the Hulks.
The Hulk. Oh, that's good. A large person. Incredible Hulk. A very large person.
Lonnie Anderson wouldn't be a snack.
That's right.
Never.
What are you, a
Listen,
cop?
I've been taking notes of some of these explanations, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone didn't contact you about making an album. We could package you maybe with the best of Jerry Vale, do you think?
Sure. Be terrific.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. All right. Now, you stand by for your question. Right now, we have this for you. Go.
Stop!
Let's play.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Oh, good night.
Good night, John Boy.
Yes. Listen, the two new kids were okay, weren't they?
Yeah, they were adorable.
We're going to ask them back tomorrow.
Today's consolation prizes are a 7-piece Performer Gourmet cutlery set with extra sharp chrome stainless steel blades, Ebony Fleetwood handles, dishwasher safe from Washington Forge, an Amcor Fresh and Air electronic air ionizer, and smoke, odors, dust, pollen, bacteria in your automobile. Fresh and Air for fresher air everywhere. And a walk in La Choy Chinese food. Let your meals swing American with La Choy beans, sprouts, vegetables, water chestnuts, bamboo shoots, and soy sauce. And a Betty Crocker cookbook and bake someone happy with new improved Super Moist. Now, even better than before, other cakes may be moist, but they're not super moist. And a honey dish in pure sous vide honey. No synthetic or artificial ingredients. You haven't tried honey till you tried the natural goodness of sous vide honey. And a baby bath and changing pad plus diaperine baby washcloths. Moisture-packed towelettes for lanolin. The clean and condition. Keep your baby better than clean with diaperine. And a pen and pencil set and liver snaps. Treats for dogs with real liver. No wonder dogs really love them. Liver snaps. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.